Welcome to Clyde, fueled by C4, Cellucor, and Extend. Use the code Clydesdale to get 20% off at checkout at c4energy.com. On Clydesdale Media, where we bring you the widest array of content here on our YouTube channel. Make sure you like and subscribe to the channel. Hit that notifier so you're the first to know when new episodes are available.
Hey,
Hello.
how are you?
I am good.
We're
How are
here.
you?
We're here with Elena Pomarici.
You got it. You did
How
great.
you doing?
Pretty good.
I
How are you?
just realized that opening that I played is not the right opening. We have an actual special opening for our game series, so we'll get that right next time. Maybe not. I don't have a producer today, so it's just me hanging out and we're figuring it out. Just a reminder for everybody, Elena is an up-and-coming athlete in the sport. We are following her through the game season this year, starting with the Open. We met with you last week. We got a little background on your strengths and weaknesses and your origin story on CrossFit. You did 23.1. That's behind us. 23.2 is the focus this week. How are you feeling?
I mean, I feel pretty tired right now, but well, I had a couple hard days of training past couple days.
Okay. And remind everybody too, the open workouts are just part of your training, right? We're not doing anything super special.
So my goal is semifinals this year, and I really need to peak for quarters. So I'm trying to put like very minimal pressure on the open and like less weight on it than in previous years. So I'm just training through the open, doing the workout, and then moving on, doing a full training day yesterday. Just kind of doing the workouts, putting them in, and moving on with my life.
And you're not even looking at the leaderboard, right? At this point, you haven't checked it.
So I haven't checked the leaderboard at all. I honestly don't think I'm going to even after the open. Just because like I know where I'm at right now, and like even if the leaderboard doesn't like reflect that, like I'm pretty confident going into quarters, and I just don't want the outside noise, because it's always a game of like second guessing yourself or whatever. So I'm just trying to stay like in my own lane and like not have as much distraction.
Is someone guiding you on that sort of mindset path, or you just know from experience that it's not healthy?
It's kind of both. I've talked to my coach Justin a lot about it, and then my boyfriend Chance as well. I have like a very obsessive personality, so like once I get hooked on something, like it's over. Like I can't stop thinking about it. So even the first week, like just checking the workout on Thursday, like I just visualized how I was going to do the workout like over and over and over and over and over again. And like while that's like a good thing sometimes
to a certain extent,
to a certain extent, it's like I have to be able to turn that off. And like me and Justin talk about it a lot. And it's hard because it's a quality that like makes me good at what I do, and like definitely it is an advantage, but also it's like super detrimental in this aspect, because you can't be like quote unquote on for 3 weeks and then expect to like do your best on a 4-day competition for quarterfinals. Like I have to kind of like let myself relax these 3 weeks and then like turn that on like when it actually matters,
When it matters, yeah. Don't waste the energy on this round.
Yeah, for sure.
Cool. So Thursday we all got together and watched the announcement. We had a big live show. You did not care.
Yeah, no, I literally I told Justin, actually I told him last week, so like last Friday morning when I was coming in to do the workout, he like texted me, he's like, "How are you feeling?" And I was like, "Oh well, I didn't sleep at all, and I'm not watching the open announcement next week." And he was like, "Okay, cool.
Okay.
Like, I love that." So I told him Wednesday, I was like, "Don't text me. I'm not gonna be on my phone. Like, I'm not gonna watch it. I'm just gonna, watch it when I wake up Friday." So it's generally not that hard for me because I'm not really one of those people that are attached to like their phones anyway, or like social media. Like I'm very much like be in the moment, be present with like who you're with, like all that kind of stuff. So
I mean, I can
I
attest to that because
yeah,
it's really hard to find pictures of you when we're trying to do these promo, thumbnails for
I
YouTube,
know.
and there's nothing out there. So
I
that's
know. Well,
that's
that's
good.
that's
I
an
mean,
another point with like just Instagram and like social media, which we kind of talked about last week, but like I
yeah,
just feel like as an athlete too, like I've just like been kind of hiding like since I've done
yep,
it and just kind of been like grinding and like put my head down, and now is
quiet,
like finally when I'm like, okay, like maybe you should actually try to make an effort, because like I want to
yeah.
do this and stuff. But anyway, so Thursday, yeah, I like did so I do nutrition coaching. So Thursdays I work at home. So I'll do like Zoom calls with people, check-ins, answer messages. But then once like 3 o'clock hit, I like made sure to get all my work done. Before that, turn off my phone. Like that's my rest day and also Chance's rest day. So like we like went on a walk, we hung out, we had dinner together and watched Modern Family. We're watching that now and just like hung out and like I actually slept and like was all relaxed,
That's
really
great.
good. And then the next morning I like woke up, did my morning routine stuff and then like checked the workout and texted my coach. So
Okay. So
yeah.
going into this one's got to be a good one for you, right?
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. I actually read the workout wrong at first. So I actually like posted this on my Instagram story because it's really funny. But I thought the workout was just 10 shuttle runs and 5 burpee pull ups. Like I did not
Mm-hmm.
realize that's like just not the workout.
They add up.
Yeah, I like texted him. I was like, "Oh, so I'm just like going on a run for 15 minutes." And he was like, "Oh, so you like didn't read the workout." I was like, "Oh." Um, so yeah, I like generally 15-minute like time domain, like that's great for me.
hmm
Just steady state like cardio, like I like that. And then the thruster, like of all the lifts, like that's like not bad for me. I
Okay.
haven't really been lifting like because I did just like 2 months ago, I had like the stress fracture and like couldn't walk, So
hmm
the
Right.
lifting, I'm just
There's
kind of
that.
getting back. Yeah. Like starting with Green Beret, like that's when my training started to be like normal again, which has been awesome. But so I didn't really know like where I was, but all in all, I was like, wow, I feel way better about this than last week. So that was good.
That's great. So
Yeah.
going into it, how did you find a bar to fit you? Was that easy or hard to do? Because that was
Yeah,
like the biggest issue here was trying to find one that everybody could
yeah,
use.
it wasn't that bad. There was, like, shorter ones that, like, I was hoping were gonna work for me, and, like, I put my arms out, and I was like, "Oh, no, I'm too tall."
Darn
I
it.
think I have long arms too, so but no, I found it pretty easy, and then, like, we got that set up. I, like, honestly, burpee pull-ups, like, it's not really a movement that comes up,
Nope.
So my coach, like, had to, like, teach me how to do it, like, before the workout, because
Yeah.
he, like, put X's down, like, for my hands and stuff because
hmm
I think I've done them, like, 2 or 3 times, honestly, like, just because they
Yeah.
don't really come up,
Nope.
but yeah,
They will
we found
now, probably.
yeah, right? We found the bar pretty easily, though, and, like, I was comfortable with the setup. I, like, had to shuttle run, like, through the rig, uh,
Okay.
but it wasn't really that bad.
hmm
Yeah.
did you do basically like a jumping strict the whole time?
Yeah,
Did you?
yeah, I jumped
Okay.
the whole time. So I actually stepped up and stepped down the burpee
That's what I'm gonna
because
do. Yeah.
I like well, one, like I didn't really have a rhythm, going into the
hmm
workout. So like I don't really know how to do these. Um, but like stepping up was like a definite, like I'm not gonna jump up the burpee and then also jump to the bar to pull myself
Right.
up. So I
Yep.
stepped up the burpee and then as I was warming up, like I was getting all like it was just weird, like, jumping down back to the floor, like, I had that, like, weird extra step, so then I just figured I would step down as well, and, like, I
hmm
got a rhythm with that, so that was good,
Good.
but yeah, I just jumped into the pull-up, and then I kinda, like, kicked my legs like a
A little bit
muscle, like,
forward.
I kicked my, like, butt
hmm
on the way up, and those all felt, like, good. I mean, they felt good until it didn't feel good, but they
Right.
felt
Right.
good.
Right.
Yeah.
Did you mess around with your grip at all, or did you just keep?
I I didn't. People were
hmm
asking me about that, but no, I didn't. I didn't wear grips because I figured I would kinda, like,
Yeah.
recklessly be grabbing the bar, so, I didn't
hmm
wear grips. I mean, I had a few reps where, like, I literally grabbed the bar with, like, 2 fingers on the one side and like my whole hand on the other side. And I'm like, oh God. Um,
Oops.
but like you're jumping, so like
Yeah.
it's fine. But I honestly I don't even know how to turn my hand like around.
Yeah, I've
Like
never really messed around with that. And I don't love chin-ups. I don't do them enough to
I
I
honestly
almost feel like they wouldn't feel better. So,
my
who knows?
mobility is like my like that supination of like
Yeah,
rotating your hand. Like my lats are so tight that like it's
doesn't
hard for
feel
me to
good.
even get into that position. Yeah.
I love it. Okay, and then shuttle runs just they are what they are, right? I mean, just
Yeah,
find a
yeah.
rhythm.
So I didn't watch the whole open announcement because like I wasn't gonna watch them do shuttle runs for 15 minutes, but I watched like
Right.
the first 2 minutes and the last 2 minutes. And like I saw Pat Vellner like at first I was like, oh wow, like they're going like kind of fast. And then like I like fast forwarded it to the end and I was like, oh, there it is. Like
They're
they
walking.
like
Yeah.
yeah, I was like they're hurting. So I knew that like I had to pace that. And Justin was also like, okay, like don't go crazy on the shuttle runs. Like you have to
Right.
pace that, catch your breath, and then like hammer like the burpees the best you
The
can. But like
burpees.
the workout's not one on the shuttle runs, like for sure.
No. No, I feel
So
like that's where you kind of catch your breath and regulate your breathing and just kind of
yeah,
chill out as long as you
yeah,
keep
so
moving.
yeah,
Good.
yeah,
And
for
then
sure.
how'd the thruster go?
I'm kind of mad about the thruster, but
Okay.
so I finished the workout literally like on the floor, like dead.
Okay.
And Jay is like, get on your shoes, like, because I was gonna change it to lifters, and he was like, get on your
Mhm.
shoes, and I'm like, literally, like, no, like,
I
I need
can't.
to lay here. Yeah. So then
Someone else put them on for me.
he like brought my shoes over to me and like put them right next to my head, and he was like, take your shoes off, like put on your shoes, and I think he said it like 5 times, and I was like, just not coherent. So I like got up, and I just started walking around, still didn't put on my shoes, and then eventually like got them on and put on my belt. So I warmed up to 165 before the workout, and like
Okay.
in my head I know I've hit 185 before, so I
Okay.
was like, okay, I think that's the goal. Like I'm gonna be fatigued obviously.
Hmm.
Also like haven't been lifting too heavy, but I was like, nah, like it'll be fine. I got it. So I finished the
Sure.
workout, and like literally in my last so like I finished the first part with 23 out of the 30 burpee pull-ups. So like
Okay. Awesome.
as I'm like finishing that, and literally in my head, my like only inner dialogue was like, I don't know how I'm gonna thrust her right now. um, so I I warmed to 165 before the workout. Felt amazing. Obviously, I was fresh.
Yeah.
So then after the workout, I opened at 155. It didn't feel
Did it
good,
feel
like, going into it, but Jay was like, "Pick up the bar right now, like, you're fine," because I
Yeah,
was
let's
wasting
go.
so
What
much
at what
time.
time did you start the thrusters, do you think? How much
Um,
rest did you take?
Probably a good minute and a half,
Okay. So you're like
probably.
16:30, close to 17.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
So hit that, that was fine. Then I went to 170, so I went 155, 170, and pressed it up and dropped it behind my head. So just
Ugh,
like
shit.
shot up and then I dropped it behind my head.
Mhm.
So then like, I just kind of like looked at him. I was like, I don't know what to do. And he was like, well, like
Right.
you can repeat that. Like, I don't know if you should go up. It was actually 172 because we had on the one
Okay.
pound plates in the middle. Not that that like really
Yeah.
matters, but um, and I wasn't sure if I should like go up at that point or repeat the weight. Like that's such a hard thing, but probably with like how I was feeling, like he made the call and he was like, "No, repeat that because if we go up and you miss, like you're gonna be pissed if your weight's 150, like
Yeah. Right.
155 or whatever."
Yeah.
So I just listened. I hit 170, and that one felt good. And then I had time for like one more lift, and I was like, "I want to go for 180." And he was like, "Are you sure? Like
Atta
we can do 175?" And I was like, "No, I'm gonna go for 180." So I picked up the bar at like 58,
Mhm.
and
Sure.
it like shot up, and then I took a step and like bent my knee, and he was like, "Oh, that doesn't count," And
Ah.
I was so mad like in the moment,
So you
and like
had it. Yeah.
yeah, it was just annoying because it was one of those moments where it's like I'm better than that. You know what I mean? Like I know I could do it.
Sure.
which is also like, okay, I need to think of that as like a confidence boost of like, no, it's there. You just screwed up a little bit. But
Yeah. Yeah.
like the 12
Poor
o'clock class
execution,
was
but you've
like,
got the strength to do it.
yeah, for sure. Like the 12 o'clock class was coming in and they're all like, you did it. And like Jay was like, guys, stop. She didn't get it.
I didn't give it to her. He's a good judge.
Like, yeah, and like instantly I was like, Jay, I need to redo the workout. Like just like so mad. And he was like, okay, settle down. Like give yourself 5 minutes. And then I was like, fine, but of course, like you're gonna be mad for a little bit, and then you're gonna get over yourself and be like, oh, okay, you're fine. Like,
Absolutely. Oh, that's cool. Awesome.
yeah,
So all in all, good workout. It sounds like you crushed
yeah,
the first part, and
yeah,
you weren't too far off on what you thought you'd be getting.
yeah,
Considering you're just getting back into weightlifting now too. I mean, that's pretty
yeah,
awesome.
for sure. And I think that's why my overhead stability was just like weird. Like when I like threw
Yeah,
that bar
you're just not
overhead,
used
I
to
was
it.
like, what the heck? But yeah, I literally sneezed all day too after that workout. Like that, like I feel like I had like friend lung from like a 15-minute workout. So,
Oh, I'm not looking forward to it. I still haven't done it yet.
oh really? How many
No, I'm
people
probably
have
gonna
you
do it.
watched do it though? Like, did you?
I mean, enough to not be looking
Yeah,
forward to it, really. I mean,
yeah,
none of the movements scare me or anything. I love a
yeah.
heavy thruster, so I'll be good on that.
That's good.
Yeah, it should be good. I'm gonna try to get it done on Monday at some point, obviously.
Yeah,
So today, are you off? Are you chilling?
I am off today. Yesterday was like a really hard training day, so I'm off.
What was yesterday? What'd you do?
So yesterday was like, so Jay is always at the gym and like, cause like, I have to modify things constantly. So like his desk is in the lobby and like after everything I do, I like pop my head in and I'm like, hey, like what do I do next? Or like whatever. Like he has my program, but like I always have to usually based off how I'm feeling, modify something or
Right.
whatever. So but he wasn't there yesterday. So that's the day where like me and Chance usually start off with a workout. So Chance was like, oh, just write down what you want to do. And I was like, oh, okay. So I like got a whiteboard and I wrote up this like really long workout and I didn't expect it to be like as hard as it was. And it was not great. It was not great. We both almost threw up. It was horrible.
Oh no.
Yeah. It was like echo
What is
bite.
Chance trying to do to you?
We like started with like the class. We did like the class workout together, and we did like partner, and we were like, okay, we'll do that like as our warm up. Like it was like ski, kettlebell snatch, jack handstand push ups, sandbag cleans, and then but it was quick. It was like 10 to 12 minutes ish, and then the second part, like I was saying last time, like I really like to do rig work with him because like he's good at gymnastics. I mean, even though he flew off the bar at Green Beret, but but yeah, we won't talk about that.
We won't.
But he like pushes me on the rig stuff. So and deadlifts. He's like really really good at deadlifts. So I like to do those movements with him because those are both movements that like are like for me they're not like the best.
Yeah, Chance. For anyone that doesn't know Chance, he's built like a fire plug, pretty much, right?
Yeah, yeah.
I would imagine that he'd be good at deadlifting.
Yeah, he's just so athletic too, like so fast.
Yeah.
Like, when I watch him deadlift, I'm like, I don't understand. Like he's just so good at it. But so we did a workout with echo bike, burpees over the bar, deadlifts, and chest to bar. And like we like split the reps as we went. And we did that for 3 rounds. And then the next 3 rounds, the chest to bar turned into bar muscle ups. So it's like high intensity just because like you're getting rest the whole time. So like when you're up, like you're trying to go as fast as you can and like, get right to the bar and all that kind of stuff. So it ended up being like a 35-minute workout, which we did not plan for. So like we texted Jay and we were like, don't leave us alone ever again. Like,
we are not, don't leave us to our own devices. Self-sabotage.
Yeah, for sure.
That's
but it was
cool.
fun. I mean, it's a good workout.
That's one of those ones you have to write down too and like do again. Like the ones that really kind of crush you, I enjoy trying to do those again and seeing if they crush you less, right?
Yeah. Yeah. No,
At
me
some
too.
point in time, like
For sure.
after the season. Right?
Yeah. No. After after this is all done.
After everything else. Good. So what are we thinking for next week? Do you have any predictions or wishes?
I would love for like, and I don't know if this is gonna happen in the open. And honestly, maybe I don't. I need to get my charger because I don't know if this is gonna die.
We're almost done.
Honestly, it'd be more beneficial if this came out in quarterfinals for me. But I would love like a handstand walk or wall walks. Like either of those movements are just like moneymaker movements for me. Like I love those movements. So I would love to get upside down at some point. But if they save it for quarters, like I'm not mad.
Yeah, I'd rather for your sake. Yeah, you want all your wheelhouse stuff to be in quarters.
Oh yeah. So that would be good. I'm thinking there's gonna be a box though, because like we haven't had a box and a dumbbell. So
yeah,
I'm thinking box and dumbbell, which also wouldn't be bad. I like box stuff.
I wonder if would they repeat what they did last year, that dumbbell snatch box jump over?
Oh gosh, I'm really not hoping so.
I did not like that one.
So funny story, I actually did that workout when I wasn't doing CrossFit, like when I was coaching Elena.
Oh really?
Yeah. That workout came out and it was like me and my friend who both were like, quote unquote washed up. I'll say that lightly. We were both like not doing CrossFit. We were both coaching a lot. And she was gonna do the workout, and my friend was like, "Oh, let's just do it for fun," And we did it, and I literally couldn't walk for like 3 or 4 days. Like the volume is just so high with snatches. But
yeah, I remember there was a workout like that. I think it was 17.1. Was the first time that dumbbell snatches came out, and it was dumbbell snatches and I think maybe burpee box jump overs or something.
Oh, yeah, that's the workout.
That's the one you're talking about. Yeah. So I went to redo that one. I did it on a Friday and I went to redo it on Sunday, and I almost cried just picking up the box to set it up for the workout. Like, I remember this vividly. I was in my garage and I was like, oh, I'm just going to do it. I'm just going to throw up the videotape, like video record it and just try it again. And I couldn't even get the box out. I was like, what are you thinking? Like, my back was so blown up. And I think it was because nobody really had done snatches before. We didn't know how to do them. And everyone's just like hinging at the waist, up and down for a million reps of, a relatively heavy dumbbell at the time, right?
Yeah.
No one was really playing around with 35-pound dumbbells. Oh, that was the worst.
It was like people didn't switch in the air, right? It was like you like switched on the floor. Like I remember that being a thing.
Yeah.
Like,
it's like the worst thing
know
for you.
They could like switch in the air.
Like no. Yeah. That's funny.
Yeah. No. So like let's not put that out in the universe.
Yeah. Let's stop talking about that. How about some double unders and some handstand push-ups? Those would be great.
Yeah, I would love that. That would be fun. That would be
great. That'd be good for me. And it seems like now we probably won't be on the rig anymore. I feel like
which is nice. I didn't think we were gonna be on the rig. Like at all.
I didn't either.
Because I'm like, okay, we got toes bar and ring muscle up. It's like we're good. We're done.
Yep. I programmed something on Thursday at my gym where we did farmer carries and dead hangs.
Oh God.
Because I wanted to like test grip. And I figured everyone's like, well, gosh, I hope the workout tomorrow, doesn't. I'm like, you'll be fine. Like, there's no rig. There's not going to be a rig tomorrow. And then that comes out, and I'm like, oops, sorry, guys.
Yeah. I like when I program, I like bookend the days with like, so at my gym, they do the open on Saturday mornings. So I'll program Friday to be either all bodybuilding stuff or like a bro session.
Like a bro sesh.
Yeah. Or all like machine stuff. So just like row bike ski.
Conditioning.
And then vice versa. So like if they do conditioning on Friday, they'll do bodybuilding on Sunday, and then next week it'll be bodybuilding Friday. And then I just figured that way I'm safe. So then and like, we don't do a ton of like just bodybuilding days. So people tend to like, it's different. People like it.
They like it.
And like it's a good community, builder.
Yeah. I had to do that last Saturday when I had like the workout was like basically exactly the same as what 23.1 was. And we did do a bro sesh on Sunday. So I should try that.
Yeah.
I'm actually thinking about this week moving Friday Night Lights to Saturday because it's the last week, and just seeing if we can make like a day out of it instead of a Friday night. So that might be a good idea too.
Yeah, they've always done Saturday. I just think that like we get a bigger like turnout too Saturday morning.
More people.
So.
Yeah. Cool.
Yeah.
All right, my dear. Well, best of luck to you this week. I know you won't be watching on Thursday, but our crew will be watching and broadcasting live. Yeah, you'll be isolating, and I won't text you Thursday night, and I'll touch base with you on Friday. I'm actually going to try to. I still haven't decided if I'm coming up yet or not, but I think this Friday I'm a little more open, so we'll figure something out, and I'll be in touch. Yeah, and I'll be there for quarters regardless, so we'll be all right.
Cool.
Okay. All right, let me press this button and get us out of here. See ya.